Interestingly enough, considering Kingdom Hearts was said to be taking a break in 2021, I actually feel like we got quite a decent amount of content for the series this year. Like, a surprising amount. Like, debatably more than we even would have gotten if a game had just released. Though I understand that not for everyone, like, what's been happening this year isn't completely compared to a completely new title or anything. But just when you look at everything we've received this year, it's quite amazing that even during a quote break year for Kingdom Hearts, we still managed to get a lot of stuff, a lot of content, a lot to look forward to and invest in. And a lot of this comes in two things, in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts on PC. I mean, we started off this year with the announcement that Kingdom Hearts will be coming to the PC, to computers, which is something that is amazing for the entire Kingdom Hearts series for multiple reasons. Mods have been around the Kingdom Hearts community for years, and it wasn't completely accessible to everyone because maybe some people didn't feel like running it on emulator, or straight up just couldn't, wasn't as convenient, too much of an inconvenience for some people. Kingdom Hearts coming to the PC has made modding a lot more accessible for the general consumer, and has opened up mods for games that were pretty hard to like play mods for, like Kingdom Hearts 3, which there's mods galore for that game, and it's beautiful what people have already done with this game and are planning to do. Playing Kingdom Hearts on PC has felt like a just new experience. Unfortunately, in some cases, the crashes and the lack of updates in some of these games have made it a little annoying for some, but generally speaking, when these games have like functioned on PC, or for the games that do work on PC like properly, it has just been amazing, like all across the board, and it's been so much fun. It's been so much fun playing these games, playing it at a higher FPS, seeing these cutscenes at a higher FPS look smoother, play smoother, minimal loading screens. It's just a very different Kingdom Hearts, and I love it. I would say, like, for some of these games, or for all of them really, like when they do eventually get their patches that Square Enix has talked publicly about now, which I'm happy, these are or will be for some of these games the best Kingdom Hearts experiences, just period. And then not too long after, the Union Cross hype just started, and it did not stop. I mean, there was a point where we were getting updates just completely monthly, and it was so much fun. Looking forward to the next Union Cross update, because for years we dealt with like these very sporadic updates with like no real, I guess, communication as to when exactly we were receiving this update or that update. It would usually be on like a random Tuesday or something. They would tweet out and be like, hey, update's releasing tomorrow, and that was basically the extent of it. But when the finale started kicking, when we started reaching the climax of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, it was so exciting. It was so exciting, and the Union Cross finale for a lot of people ended up turning it into one of their favorite Kingdom Hearts stories, some people's favorite Kingdom Hearts game. For me, I think I might have one of the best endings in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and we got a lot of new story content, even more than we did from Melody of Memory. That gave a lot of fans something crazy to look forward to for Kingdom Hearts Phase 2. And it still wasn't over yet either. In June, we got the finale to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, but very soon, like hopefully later this month, assuming they stick to the late September thing they said, we should be getting Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, and all of its story content will be released. Not just a little bit of it, all of its story content, and I'm very excited for it, assuming nothing changes. We haven't gotten a bunch in terms of new games or like Phase 2 or anything. We're still waiting until the 20th anniversary, but still this year, for a break year, we've gotten a decent amount with Kingdom Hearts on PC and the mods providing new content every week, every month. With Kingdom Hearts Union Cross giving us like so much discussion, and the community being like some of the most hype I've just ever seen it. It was so good, and everyone was like sharing their theories, talking about what they think is going to happen next in Dark Road, how it's going to lead into Phase 2, and all the crazy reveals that happened from that finale. I'm just gushing thinking about it. Then Dark Road, we still have yet to see, and we know that's probably going to go crazy and impact the lore a insane amount, covering our main antagonist for the better part of a decade in Master Xehanort during his youthful years. Still wonder what we're going to see there, because we were relatively early on in Dark Road Story, so I wonder how much more they have to show us. And some people still do hold out hope that we'll get like some information, like a teaser or something. I think a lot of us can agree that we're not getting a new game coming out at this point before the year ends, but it is possible, I can say, that a teaser for something might happen at a Tokyo Game Show, or even a Game Awards announcement. And then during the 20th anniversary, we get like the full shebang, like just everything regarding that teaser we get. So we still have a couple months left to go in the year, and there's still potential for new information, guaranteed new information and lore in Dark Road as far as the next game goes, like a Yazora game or whatever the continuation game ends up being. There's still a possibility for slight news, slight teasers, but major news isn't likely coming until 2022. But looking back this year, we've gotten a lot, and the reason I even talk about this is because I see a lot of like talks about a drought, or like how we've been starved for Kingdom Hearts info, and like, yeah, I guess like in terms of new games, I wouldn't say starved necessarily. I've definitely waited longer. I mean, we've been through the entire Kingdom Hearts 3 wait cycle together, and there were definitely some years while waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 where we would get nothing but like a screenshot. So compared to that, I will take a year like this anytime during a drought period. This is what is considered a drought. So just like anyone else, I am definitely still hungry for that new info, as we're all hungry for any Kingdom Hearts information, because we just love the series. But man, was this year so cool. Next year will probably be even better, as I expect that we'll probably get a brand new game next year, probably in Unreal Engine. Maybe it's a PS5 exclusive, maybe not, we'll see what happens. But I'm excited to see what Kingdom Hearts like has to offer, what they have going for next year. The way Union Cross has set up the story and set up the writing for the series going forward, I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. But how do you feel? How do you feel about this year as a whole with Kingdom Hearts? I know not everyone was able to get Kingdom Hearts on PC, but for those of you that were able to experience Union Cross, whether it was through your own experience or on YouTube videos or reactions like mine, how did you feel about just everything going on? Do you feel like this was a solid year for Kingdom Hearts? This year kind of bore you a little bit waiting for the next game? If you enjoyed today's video though, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the Union, all you have to do is that red subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, guys. Bye.
Now she's a daydreamer.